Hello everybody and welcome to episode number 7 of my Slayer only Ironman series. Today we really want to work on one thing, and that is completing the Druidic ritual quest. Now unfortunately I still need 2 items for the quest and I can only get them in a few different ways. What I need is rat meat and raw chicken. The easiest way to get these are going to be from getting a Slayer task of chickens and rats. However, I could also buy them from shops. The one problem there is the shop that sells it is in Canifis, which means I need to complete Priest in Peril, and Priest in Peril requires pure essence, which I don't quite have yet. So the plan for this episode is actually to do a bunch of tutorial tasks as he assigns minotaurs and rats and chickens. Minotaurs drop pure essence, rats will drop rat meat, and chicken drops raw chicken. So hopefully within a reasonable amount of tasks, I'll be able to get all of those items and start working on Herblore and eventually unlocking Fossil Island. But anyway guys, let's get started. So last episode we finished it off by getting a task of Chaos Druids, and we decided to come to the wilderness to kill the Elder Chaos Druids. The main point of this was hopefully I would get a piece of Elder Chaos Robe, which would actually give us a magic boosting piece of equipment, but we didn't get anything. But that is 32 tasks in a row, and we're up to 170 Slayer points, so I think we'll continue to do this task because it's very AFK and decent experience. Okay, next up we're doing a task of Greater Demons, and I just realized Greater Demons have a greater importance than I initially thought, and that is because they drop gold bars, and to create any jewelry I will need gold bars, and I don't really know any other way to get it, so they're kind of an important task. But there we go, there's level 58 Slayer. We can now slay cave horrors. Eventually one day we'll actually get our black mask, but it is not this day unfortunately. Alright, so we're going to do the fight arena quest. We decided to start off with a few quests just to get, well, this gives a decent amount of attack experience I believe, but we really are looking for thieving experience because we need to get about 25 thieving to be able to do the digsite quest, and that all has to come through quests because there's no other way for me to train my thieving skill. So let's go do the quest. That's a very easy one. You can just safe spot everything. There we go. There is 2 quest points, 1,000 coins, 12k attack experience, and a k thieving experience, bringing us to level 14 thieving. Luckily, there's quite a few quests that give thieving experience. Next up here, we are going to do the Plague City quest. This gives a little mining experience, and of course the Ardoon teleport, which will be extremely useful. So for the Digsite quest to unlock Fossil Island, we need 25 thieving, 10 Herblore, and 10 agility. Alright, so we finished up the Plague City quest. The most important part here is having access to the Ardoon teleport because my teleportation options right now are so limited. But there we go, we got some mining levels as well just from getting the mining experience. We'll go read the Ardoon teleport scroll and we'll finally have it permanently unlocked. Alright, we just finished up our Greater Demon task. We just advanced another defense level 52. Our combat skills are getting up there just from meleeing every single task. Okay, so there we go. We just finished up the task of Greater Demons. We got quite a few more rune full helms, so it's actually a pretty good task for money. We're going to grab a new task from Cristelia. There it is, finally. Lava Dragons. Wow, it's almost too late now. Like, yes, this is going to be useful. I still need the rune kite shield, so I'm going to try this task out, but all the benefits mainly would have been useful like 20 hours ago, but still, it's nice to finally get it, and we'll go give them a try. So I think a part of me totally forgot how terrible it is to kill lava dragons. There are a lot of PKers here, and while that didn't really bother me much on my main account, the problem here is it takes me so long to kill the lava dragon that so often someone would log on and I'm almost done killing the lava dragon and I have to hop worlds to not get the kill, or worse, I stay for whatever reason and die. I've been working on this task for a while, but it's a little demotivating to do, especially since the rewards here not that great. It's a decent prayer experience because every bone I bury is worth like 300 experience, but I don't know, I might end up skipping this just because of how awful it is to do it. And the only drop I'm really looking for here is a rune kite shield, which I can get a multitude of other ways. Alright guys, I tried my best. I got about 15 kills there and it just was not worth it. So we're going to go ahead and cancel the task. One benefit here is we did actually get a loop half of a key, so we can make a crystal key, so that's a bit of a benefit. But yeah, it's a little unfortunate. Let's grab a new task here, Cow Fights. That's quite a bit more palatable. So we're going to go open up the crystal chest, because apparently I'm wearing a set of bed sheets. I didn't even know, nobody told me, so we need the rune plate legs. Didn't get it though, it's like a 1 in 50 chance. So we're going to have to keep wearing these a little bit longer. I think that's the only valuable reward from the crystal chest, but we're going to keep opening these. So we're just finishing up our task of cow fights. Our combat skills are coming along, and our next goal is going to be 65 attack, 65 strength, and apparently the Cyclops' count is a hill giant task. I didn't know that, but it's even on the wiki. We'll have to test that out. Alright, next up here, we're going to do the Cook's Assistant quest. We already got all the ingredients for it. We just picked it up. There we go. 1 quest point, 300 cooking experience. That's going to bring us to 4 cooking. So the plan here is to unlock a few stages of a recipe for disaster because we want to get a little bit more combat bonuses, but I don't really know how. So we're going to go try to get maybe the bronze gloves. There's a few sub-quests that I'll be able to do, but others that just don't have the requirement for it yet. Okay, so first up here, we need to get our cooking to level 10, and we had some raw beef and raw chicken and whatnot in the bank, so we cooked it up all the way to level 10, so now we can make the, what is that again, like weird cocktail drink, and that was the only requirement to start a recipe for disaster and start the first sub-quest at least. Alright, there we go. We gave him the Dirty Blast, 1 quest point, and an invitation to the greatest feast of all time. So yeah, I think we can go do the Goblin one, although we need to finish Goblin Diplomacy, and maybe the Pirate one and the Dwarf quest. Okay, there we go. We just finished up the Goblin Diplomacy quest. That is 5 quest points from that quest. Quite nice. And level 12 crafting. Any crafting levels are going to be super vital because we need the Amulet of Magic, the Amulet of Power. Okay, so we finished up getting the Slop of Compromise. That was a little bit of a pain to do. I had to run around and get a bunch of different ingredients from around RuneScape. But there we go. That will unlock, hopefully, the bronze gloves, I believe. Once we use that on there, we got 1,800 cooking experience and some farming experience. That gives us a 9 farming, so we can now grow the Guam leaf and level 15 crafting as well. So we'll just run downstairs and buy the bronze gloves, which hopefully will increase our max hit to 11. I know that's not a lot, however I'm not working with a whole lot here, so any extra damage will be extremely useful. Alright, there we go. We got a set of bronze gloves. Let's go buy those and equip them. Looking pretty nice. Compared to leather gloves, they are amazing. So now we need to complete a druidic ritual. And like I said at the beginning, the best way I think to do this is going to be to get some tutorial tasks. All I really need is a task of rats and a task of chickens, I believe, which really are pretty common, so it shouldn't take that long, as well as minotaurs will help us out. But yeah, let's get started. Alright, so next up is a task of birds. That is nice. There we go, 1 out of the way, so we just need rats now. Alright, next up is cave crawlers. Not my favorite, but we'll do it. And what do we got after this? It's gonna be cows. Okay, cows are pretty good. So we've been doing tutorial tasks on stream for quite a while, and it's been dropping lots of crafting materials, which is useful. That's another reason I'm doing tutorial tasks. So we got all the way to 17 crafting, and what we want to do pretty soon here is make a games necklace because it's a very useful jewelry piece to have. So some really smart guy mentioned that you can actually turn raw beef into sinew and craft into crossbow strings for actual crafting experience. So that's how I'm going to get to level 22 crafting, is using all these raw beef pieces in my bank, turning them into sinew and spinning them into string. I have never done this in the entirety of RuneScape, but there is level 20 crafting just from spinning these things into sinew. So now we can go ahead and cut all of our uncut sapphires, which will hopefully get us to 22. Alright guys, there we go, 22 crafting just from, well, cutting all of our uncut sapphires. So now we can go ahead and craft them into games necklaces. There we go, we had about 6 gold bars in the bank. That is going to be a bit of a bottleneck there because getting gold bars is going to be pretty slow in the early game. But I think having an unlimited teleport to a bank as well as tutorial will be extremely useful at this point. We saved a few gold bars for an Amulet of Magic and potentially, well, an Amulet of Power at some point. But there we go, games necklaces are on the account. So worth noting is I started doing tutorial tasks at about 20 Slayer tasks completed. I have done a lot of tutorial tasks. I've gotten cows, I've gotten rats, I've gotten zombies, I've gotten bats. But why haven't I gotten rats? I've gotten every single other way you could spell the fucking name, but I haven't gotten rats. I'm going on quite a few tasks now, and it gets worse. This is just the beginning. So every 10th task from tutorial, I take a break and do a Vanica task for the task boost. So we actually have gotten enough crafting experience from doing all these tutorial tasks to get all the way to 24 crafting. So we can go ahead and craft an Amulet of Magic, which will actually be quite a good boost in magic accuracy, because currently my only piece of magic equipment is the fire battle staff and a black top or whatever it is. Okay, so we just used the wool on the amulet, and we already had the cosmic rune from Ice Warriors, which we'll go ahead and enchant. And there we go, Amulet of Magic. That is at least something progressing on this account from all of these tutorial tasks. I like to think that eventually I would have had to do this anyway, because getting early game crafting experience is going to be hard if I don't have leather. So as I mentioned earlier, every 10th task I'm going to do at Vanica, and we got a task of Blue Dragons, so that is great prayer experience and crafting. Okay, so we finished up the entire task. That took a while. I maged the entire thing in the Taverley dungeon. So we got 60 Dragon Bones and 71 Blue Dragon Hide, because I was burying a few of the bones. I hate cave bugs. I've done it a few times now. Okay, so there's our first maze random. Let's see what we get. We're looking for, well, I don't really know. That's actually pretty good. 112 Chaos Runes, 84 Steel Arrows, and some coal. Not bad. And it just keeps going. Bats. So close. Alright, Turiel, come on. Spiders. They're also quick, too. Next up, zombies again. Okay, this is going to be the one. Cave slime. I hate cave slimes. Alright, cave slime's done. Skeletons. Once again, so boring. Come on. Okay, so we're doing our task of dogs, and we got 60 strength. We're getting a decent amount of combat experience from all of these tasks because they have such a low defense. So at least that's a milestone. Okay, so we're going to grab a task from Vanica because this is our 10th task. Once again, Kilowatts, not doing that. Okay, so what we ended up doing was skipping the Kilowatt task, and we got a Moss Giant task, and we got a Mossy Key. And the drop is a Rune Square Shield. That's actually really good. I didn't even process that at first. That is a huge upgrade over our current shield, which is the Mithril Kite Shield. So finally we have pretty much full rune, although the Rune Kite Shield would be ideal. Okay, there we go. There is level 60 Slayer. We're doing another fucking not rat task. We're doing a bat task. So 60 Slayer unlocks the Aberrant Specters. Quite nice, but we're still on that stupid rat grind. Alright, there it is, guys. First try when I start streaming. Unfortunately, the stupid subscriber thing's in the way, but we got 41 rats. Finally, that took so long to accomplish. So we'll go ahead, kill one, grab the rat bone, and then we can start Druidic Ritual. There we go, guys. We finished Druidic Ritual. We now have the Herblore skill unlocked and a level 3 Herblore. So we're going to go to the bank and use all our herbs. But I think that's where I'm going to end it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, don't forget to leave it a like. I would appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.